Hello and welcome to the desk of Fusta 2005. Today we're going to be unboxing the Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS 1. HOTAS of course stands for hands-on throttle and stick. I picked this up so I can start playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, which came out August 18. I had this in my Amazon wish list for quite a while in anticipation. Unfortunately, I didn't pull the trigger until it was too late. In fact, there was no trigger to pull when I went to go buy it around August 18. There was joysticks of all kinds, including this one, the Logitech one that doesn't have a separate throttle stick. Pretty much any joystick I could find was out of stock. So I did find them on Amazon and eBay for anywhere between $160 to like $300. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna wait until it goes back down to 80 when they come back into stock. And as soon as I saw this come back in stock, it was actually on back order. I wasn't supposed to get this until October, so I was like, well, at least I picked it up for $80. But it came early. I don't, whatever algorithm Amazon has, it didn't. They shipped it in faster than the middle of October, so I'm happy for that. And so let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. So not too much on the outside. Just some pictures of how you can set it up and how you can control the rudder. The stick does the rudder, but you can also get a separate pedal configuration, which I might look into later, but I'm just as happy with the control stick twisting. It's actually more natural for me, but to get the full experience, it's definitely more fun to get the rudder pedals. So there's tons of different buttons and stuff you can do. Of course, this is made for Xbox. It also works on Windows. They do actually make a PlayStation version of this, so it'll come in a blue box, of course, but it's also for Windows. So primarily I will be using it initially on Windows, since Microsoft Flight Simulator only came out on Windows for the moment. I'm hoping to play this on my Xbox at some point down the road. I know many of you have wanted me to play some games on my my new computer, so that's kind of what I've been trying to do. I wanted to get a joystick first, a HOTAS specifically. So yeah, let's get in the box here. Sure, I'm in frame still. Alright, we're just in just got a little foam container here. Move the box out of the way. Alright, looks like we got some instructions here. Who needs those, right? Alright, let's carefully, maybe I'll turn it on its side here. Alright. So, it is packaged pretty well. You got the HOTAS controller. Throttle, at least the throttle part. They do have it packaged in here pretty darn well. Oh, that is a nasty sound. Alright, let's get this out of the way here. Bring these to the forefront. Yeah, we got a little bit of a manual here. Doesn't, it's actually not even a manual. Oh. It's just a very wordy manual. It says, oh, you can get the user manuals online. Alright. Well, you could have saved a lot of paper and put that on a sticker or something. So, a little plastic here on the controller with the cable. This is a cable system, so it isn't wireless. They do have, so let me see here. It is connected via a wire here. Looks like you can stuff the wire up here a little bit. Looks like you can wrap the cable around down here. If you want it to be closer, we'll try doing this here. Alright, sorry, trying to figure this out here. Alright, so you're supposed to be able to connect it here. Looks like there's a bolt or something. Okay. I don't want to break it, but anyway, you're supposed to be able to push them together here. Got a bunch of foam on it. Yeah, we've got a lot of buttons. This would be really good for any combat game you have. The joystick is pretty tight. It is made out of plastic, so I mean, you gotta be careful with it. That's why I don't want to break this. I don't entirely know how this is supposed to go together. Oh, you know what? I see what you're supposed to do. You have to take these screws out and then it'll screw into it on the bottom there. So you can play with them together or apart. Wow, this is rather loose. So I wish it was man, I hope there's a way to tighten that. Maybe not, I don't know. We will see. We'll play around with it a little bit. I mean, otherwise you're at like full throttle all the time. Yeah, once it gets to a certain point, it doesn't stick. That's a bummer. We'll work on that. I don't know. I really don't want to mess around with it some more. Yeah, I wish there was like a control stick or an adjustment screw. Yeah, that is. I mean, the hand grip is nice. It's only for a left-hand control though, which makes sense because it's on the left side. But otherwise you're going to be hanging on to your stick the whole time. Otherwise you'll be in full throttle or... Man. That's disappointing. I mean, I guess you could... It defeats the purpose, but I guess you could stick like a piece of rubber or something in it. or something that would stick to the control there. Man. Alright, well, I'll mess around with it a little bit. Sorry I took so long, but yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm excited to get into Microsoft Flight Simulator and to look at the graphics and to put my nice graphics card in my computer to use. So stay tuned to the channel. Might be a couple weeks, but we'll get you guys some gameplay. We'll catch you on the next one.